ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Dude, tomorrow's already the 10th.
Far out. Oh, all right, okay.
Just slipped the rent under my door.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
That's nice.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know if the day was...
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are #1. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 11th day of December, 2024. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to what is it? Wednesday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. How are you, everybody? Chilly one out there. Going to be even chillier as the day goes on. Roads are a little slick in spots, so y'all be careful. We got no Parrish today, no Corey today. Not sure about Carly, but I do know Boney's decided to come on in. Thank you, John Bonus. He'll be on his way in a minute. So you got myself, you got Meat Sauce, you got Zacho, and you got Boney. I know that for a fact, and we're going to get you all the stuff you need. So let's get her started, shall we? Here's Michael McIntyre, some comedy about Christmas on the Power Trip. It's a Wednesday morning. It's going to be a great day. You, come on in now. I'm glad you're here.
It's Christmas!
Oh yeah, Christmas, all happening now, isn't it? Oh, the women, you can see they get that sort of organisational look in their eye. Men do the tree. I love getting my tree and putting my tree up in my house. Come, darling, see the tree I chose. Big bushy tree. And then you decorate it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And one of the main things you have to do when decorating a tree, as we all know, is you have to make sure that the plug is right at the back and the wire so you can't see it, so it doesn't ruin the aesthetic. The problem with this, of course, is that every night you leave it on because it looks so lovely, then you're halfway up the stairs and you stop. And you think, there could be a fire. Which means that literally every night of December, before bed, I'm downstairs, under the tree. Darling, can you help me? I can't reach the button.
The finish line is waiting.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
You hear the distant there's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. There's only one winner. You're never gonna stop.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Look at us on a Wednesday morning. It's freezing out there. Ain't as bad as it's going to get, but it's okay. It's cold every morning. Oh, you live in Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in. There's only one winner.
Somebody clean in here?
None of us are clean, no. Really?
Shiny in here or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they could have because the door was open.
I do.
Oh,
There's
nice.
multiple reasons why I like when I get to sit over here. But also,
Here's Coach.
the other. Oh, hey, Bob. The other bit is the lights get turned up. Oh, thank you. Corey likes to sit in the dark because he can't really.
And he's afraid he's going to get tan.
Yeah. But it's nice when the lights are on. It kind of wakes you up. It's a good feeling. It's a nice day. Hawk, we need more snow.
Snow.
I know you and I are the only ones. Yesterday, Barrero and Guardsy were ranting and raving about how
They want
Barrero
to kiss each other, but they can't.
Yeah, and there's too much sexual tension.
That's what they say.
You know how it is. It's like you and I.
Yeah,
They gotta talk about
100%.
something else eventually. Right.
Yeah,
they
I know.
didn't. They did 3.5 hours on
They
it.
took calls.
Yeah. The Bradshaw and Bryant hotline and text line was on fire.
They called it the sex line.
Yeah, the Connecticut water treatment hotline was just raving. Anyway, their argument was Barrero wants a white Christmas. Guardsy hates when it snows. But we can't continuously have these non-snowy Christmases.
Want to bet?
We probably will.
I'm kidding.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to use a hockey word, we need a dumping of snow.
Yeah.
We just do.
Yeah.
We can't keep getting this like quarter of an inch and then it'll be gone by this afternoon, even though it's going to be freezing and windy.
Yeah, next couple of days going to be bad.
But we need snow.
Correct. We do. We don't need the extreme cold. We don't need that, but we need, particularly on Christmas Day, we need about mid to late 20s. Maybe if we want to touch 30, that's touch 30. I'll do that in January.
Touch 30.
But yeah, we need a blanket of snow, a thick blanket, a comforter of snow.
Yes.
Gosh darn it.
Well said.
Sorry I got so passionate.
That's all right.
It's okay. Get passion.
Yeah, get passion. Yeah, or do that. But yeah, I wish we had more snow.
Me too. It'll come, I bet. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. But I do know that it's a lovely Wednesday morning. Here we are. No Corey, no Perry. I believe he's off doing the NHL Network.
Oh, good for him.
And Max was off today. So looky here. Look what you got.
Yeah.
The three of us. The triplets. Yeah. The brothers with no mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't claim us.
That's sad.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb?
Great song.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. That movie is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did it need to be so high is the question.
We've talked about that movie a lot, The Wall. I don't get it.
No.
Because I've only seen it as high as I possibly can be.
Okay, here's the thing. I've only seen it stone cold sober, and I don't get it either.
Right.
I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's not that hard a concept, I guess. But there's a lot.
What is it? Is the first part? Is the very beginning of it? Is that supposed to be Sid Barrett?
Yeah, the whole thing. Well, yeah. I mean, as far as I know, it's Sid Barrett. Let me see.
Because, like I said, you're looking that up. I've seen it twice. One time I saw it at the Mall of America, and I literally could have been orbiting the Earth. That's how stoned I was. This is like 30 years ago.
You go to the food court after?
It wasn't 30 years ago.
Or
20
before?
years ago.
Or both?
We got...
Yeah.
It was me and Patrick, and Patrick's brother said, I'll buy snacks if you guys come with. And that was a huge mistake. Because
you bought what?
Snacks.
Oh.
And yeah, we were blitzed. And that's like the only time I've seen it. Then I've seen it a couple other times and I've been stoned. But to Hawk's point, I don't know what it's about.
The plot opens with Pink.
Oh, wow.
A rock star.
No wonder Zach hasn't seen it.
A rock star addressing a crowd of testicle sex are Pink.
What?
Some of them. Half, kind of. Right? Some of them?
I don't remember.
Look down.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no. Did you lose your testicles?
No, they're there. Yeah, they're there.
The album opens with Pink, a rock star, addressing a crowd of fans at one of his concerts to whom he is about to give an apparently unexpected performance of his life story in the flesh. A flashback of his life up to that point begins, in which it is revealed that his father was killed during World War II. Mama knows it. Daddy, there's an airplane up in the sky.
I think it's Mama. That's
Mama?
so good, man.
Yeah.
That's God, I wish we could play all these
I know,
rippers.
me too, dude. Goodbye, Blue Sky.
Oh, so good. That might be my favorite Pink Floyd song.
Leaving Pink's mother to raise him alone. Beginning with the death of his father, Pink starts to build a metaphorical wall around himself. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1. Growing older, Pink is tormented at school by tyrannical and abusive teachers, the happiest days of our lives. And memories of these traumas become metaphorical bricks in that wall. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. Now an adult, Pink remembers his domineering, overprotective mother, and his upbringing during the Blitz. Goodbye.
Oh,
Blues.
so good.
Yeah. Pink soon marries, and after more bricks are created through more traumas, he's preparing to complete his wall, empty spaces. While touring in the United States, he seeks casual sex, Chris Hockey, to relieve the tedium of touring. Though in making a phone call home, he learns of his wife's infidelity, young lust. He brings a groupie back to his hotel room, only to trash it in a violent fit of rage, terrifying her out of the room. One of my turns. Depressed, Pink thinks about his wife and fantasizes about committing violence against her. Don't leave me now. Feeling trapped, he dismisses the impact of his past and the impact that his past has had on him while rejecting human contact and medication. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 3. Pink's wall is now finished, completely isolating himself from the outside world. Goodbye, cruel world. Immediately after the wall's completion, are you guys with me still?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Immediately after the wall's completion, Pink questions his decisions. Hey, you out there. He locks himself in
What
his
a
hotel
song.
room. Is there anybody out there? As his depression worsens, Pink turns to his possessions for comfort. Chris Hockey. Nobody home. And yearns for the idea of reconnecting with his personal roots, Vera. Pink's mind flashes back to World War II, with the people demanding that the soldiers return home, bring the boys back home. Returning to the present, Pink's manager and roadies break into his hotel room. Chris Hockey. Where they find him unresponsive. Zach Halverson. A paramedic injects him with drugs. Zach Halverson. To enable him to perform at a concert later that night. Chris Hockey. Comfortably numb.
So good.
The drugs kick in. Max Fuller. Resulting in a hallucinatory on-stage performance. The show must go on. Where he believes that he is a fascist dictator and that his concert is a neo-Nazi rally at which he sets brown shirt-like men on fans that he considers unworthy in the flesh. I didn't get that part, by the way. I completely was confused until
I didn't
right
either.
now.
Yeah,
that part of the
same.
movie.
Same.
He proceeds to attack minorities. Oh, Jesus. Run like hell. Culminating in him imagining holding a violence-inciting rally in suburban London, waiting for the worms. Pink's hallucination, I can't say that word, hallucination then ceases, and he begs for everything to stop. Stop. Tormented with guilt, Chris Hockey, Pink places himself on trial before his inner judge. Everybody else.
You're really close on this.
I know. He orders him to tear down the wall as punishment for his actions, the trial. This is the opening of Pink to the outside world. Someday I hope.
Brilliant.
The album turns full circle when its closing words. Isn't this where? The first words of the phrase that begins the album.
Wow. I didn't know any of that.
Me neither. Well, I did, but not all of it. And some of it I did not know for sure.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what we're talking about and you don't know Pink Floyd's The Wall, I encourage you to listen to the record and now maybe watch the film and maybe read along with this Wikipedia thing
and
as you're doing it.
If you're taking some time off this holiday season and you don't have any responsibilities, get as high as you possibly can and watch this movie. And just...
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's jokey time.
Just watch
Penis.
this film. It's I don't, like I said, even after that, I understand the concept of it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it though.
Yeah.
And The Wall is not a movie that you're like, hey, we should watch that.
Yeah.
It's something that like you have a couple and you're like, hey, I've never seen The Wall. Let's get real weird.
You're like, you know what? I'm not quite sad enough.
Oh yeah, it's depressing. Have you seen it, Zacho?
Never heard of it.
Oh,
You've never heard of The Wall?
No.
You
I mean,
do.
I've heard of obviously the album.
Yeah. You know, Comfortably Numb.
yeah,
Right. I know the songs, but I didn't know there was a film.
You
Really?
do Eddie's. You should do it.
The guy who...
And edibles.
You know the
Yeah.
song, Do They Know It's Christmas Time at All?
Yeah.
Is that the right one? Is that Bob Geldof?
Oh, so that's who that is.
Yeah,
because
he's Pink in the movie.
Yeah.
Bob Geldof is.
yeah,
He also sang I Don't Like Mondays.
he's the. Was he in the Boom Rats? Is that the name of the band? I don't know.
What the hell do I know?
You know a lot. The Boomtown Rats.
Yeah, Boomtown Rats. That's right.
Yeah,
That's Bob Geldof. Apparently, it was a big deal in England. Here he
he's
was
still
just
with
Pink.
us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he did Live Aid. That was his bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. He's the guy who did that. You know, where they put everybody together.
yeah.
Christmas.
They ever going to do that again?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I doubt it.
Like we haven't had like one of
We're
those
probably going to
global...
need to change the name of it.
Yeah. We haven't had one of those global
They
like
changed the name of it, Zach.
what's that?
Live COVID now.
Yeah, live COVID.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Live
Go ahead, find another one.
Down with the Sickness.
That song wails too.
It's Wales.
I miss all the bangers we can play.
I miss, yeah, me too. I miss a lot of things. I like music.
Yeah, music's the best.
Music's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, how in the hell did I start talking about Pink Floyd?
We were talking about, I think, being stoned and watching The Wall. Yes?
She won't let
Yeah.
you fly, but she might let you sing.
Yeah. It's such a good film, man. Not like good, but like the music is so good. But it's like how long is the movie? I bet
17 hours.
Yeah, it's like a 17-hour
It's a
music
17-hour
video.
film.
Sacco, I'm telling you, Get as high as you possibly can. Don't research it, even though he just told you all about it. Put it in and just watch it.
Yeah, forget everything. You
Just forget
heard.
all. But you will.
Please.
You will.
Okay, listen, you sluts. It's 5:44. I don't know where Boney is. I love you, Johnny Bones. I hope you're almost here because we miss your face. But if it's not Johnny Bones, if he doesn't come in, it's okay. We got this.
Of course.
You know what I've got for you? A buttload
Filth, Farn, filth.
of stuff.
Yeah, same.
I have so much stuff that I can't even begin to tell you about the stuff.
Yeah.
And I have audio from KOC. And we had a wild win yesterday. We got a catalyst coming up later.
Yeah, big
about
wild
that?
win.
Big wild
That's
win.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a real wild win. Wild win. Wild
Yeah.
win.
We got plenty, man.
Yeah.
Plenty of sports to talk about.
Yeah.
All that good
All
stuff.
kinds of speculation.
Yeah.
We'll talk about movies you haven't seen and read the entire plot.
I'm getting a car seat put in my car today.
Yeah, you're finally you having a hard time reaching the steering wheel?
Yep. So I need a booster seat. So that'll be surreal when I turn around in my wife's car and there's a car seat.
Yeah. You know what's a really good, safe car if you got kiddos? A Lexus.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I know her.
Alexis?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's cool.
She passed away.
Oh, man.
No, she didn't die.
No, she just passed.
She's playing the new version of a Monopoly.
Are you saying Alexis passed away in a Lexus?
No, that wouldn't happen because they're too safe.
It's true.
Too safe.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Oh,
Here's
yeah.
what we're going to do. We're going
Play
to turn these
Christmas
frowns
bangers?
upside down. We're going to stop thinking about what we yelled about this morning for a half hour.
Yeah, I
before the show.
apologize.
That's okay.
But I appreciate you.
Yeah, you got it.
And you know that.
Every now and again, you got to get it out.
Yeah, I had to, because as you know, if I don't get it out, I'm going storming down there, and then I'm going to, like I have before, been quietly, politely asked to leave.
And then, you'll be home to raise the kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And
Yeah,
you'll have
that was
Uncle
one.
Chris over to help you as well. Hold on. All right.
I told the wrong person to F off once. It was not good. True story.
Is that
Really?
Yeah.
Which person?
Did you get punched in the...
No, I was really mad. Really mad. And he was like, "Hey, Paul, you want to talk about it?" And I went. And then about an hour later, came back, had
Johnny
the
Bones.
hand, and was like, "Hey, I should not speak to you like
Was
that."
it Swedberger Abbott?
It was Greg.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. And
Yep.
you still work here?
Well, but I came back, and he knows, he loves me, and I was in a bad mood.
You're on his list now.
He likes
No,
you.
I'm not. He loves me.
I'd say
Greg-
likes you.
No, he loves me.
Now, he loved you. Then you
'Cause-
told him to F off.
Well, it was when I was telling everybody that far. Oh, I don't know who this guy is, but this version sucks. I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Corey.
Are you playing this soon?
Yeah, Friday night at the Mall of America, 6 to 7 for free in the Rotunda.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be Matt Kirkwald and a Rotunda in the Rotunda.
Whatever they're paying you, you're going to spend before you get to the bid.
I've already spent it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Hey,
just-
Bodie!
Hey, I'm just gonna have them write the check out to the various stores at the Mall of America.
I love that Bonus is here.
I love that you're here. Thank you, Johnny Bones. We got to tell you about your
kids.
party momentarily. We got a
All
break
right.
first, though. Merry Christmas, everyone! Hey, Johnny Bones!
Hi, kids.
Thanks for the cookie, brother.
Yeah, we had the whole point of the party Monday night was it's a cookie exchange party. So everybody
wow.
brings like a big plate of their Christmas cookies, and then we sit around and drink beer and eat cookies, and then everybody goes home with a plate of mixed cookies.
Would
So-
you let me know next time you have a muffin party? And you're going
My
to exchange
God.
some muffins, if you know what I mean? Everybody goes home with a strange muffin.
Those are on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, we're a little more tame than that. Than
Aw,
the cookies.
didn't
But I
look
love
like
We're a
it.
little tame.
Yeah, I love how Bonus is like,
Yeah.
we have a cookie party, but then we down about 8 IPAs from Blackstack Brewery.
Why wouldn't you?
Blackstack set us up pretty well
Yeah.
for that particular party.
A lot of empties in there,
So
brother.
many good beers.
Good job.
Yeah, it was great. Great time. And then turns out, like, I text you guys that night showing you all the empties saying, yeah, well, it's going to be a game time decision. I just forgot to set an alarm.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I woke up at 5:45 and went, can I make it in time? Like, I could be there by 6:30. I'm like, what are you doing? Go back to bed.
Right.
So,
No.
yeah. If I'd have woke up at 4:45, I'd have been here.
Yeah, don't blame me, man. That's too many good times to be getting up and getting
Well,
on
we're
the
kind
road early in
of,
the
it's
morning.
hard to find a good time for a Christmas party because your calendar gets so packed so early
Yeah.
in this Christmas season. And then since we're leaving next week,
Oh, yeah.
so we're not even around for the last week before Christmas. So, yeah, we kind of had to pack it in there.
And remind me where you're going then?
We're going to Australia to visit my brother
That's right. And you're gone
for Christmas. Talked to him last night. It was great.
Will you?
We are gone for 3.5 weeks.
So you will come back about the time. No, that's too
No,
early.
it's
Pitchers
too
and catchers report.
No, about a month before Pitchers and Catchers report.
Right.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it,
yeah.
You'll be
go ahead.
back right before the meltdown.
That is correct. I'll be back 2 weeks before the meltdown.
They're going to have the meltdown before the season this year?
Wow, brilliant. Hockey with the sports jokes.
very good.
Boing! Hey, is it going to be hard for you to watch football over there? Or is it pretty easy to get?
I think it's going to be hard to watch football. Let me rephrase that. It must be fairly easy to get because my brother stays on top of the Vikings pretty well. So there must be some
know some
way to
ladies
be
like
able
that.
to do it, whether it is whether it's just him streaming it. Now, whether or not I get to watch it in like in a bar, probably not into a bar full of Vikings fans or maybe even not NFL fans. But yeah, I should be able to watch it.
What's
Watch
the
some of them.
time difference?
Let's see. It is like 12-hour difference, pretty much. Something
Wow.
like that. It is, let's see, right now it's 10:55 there. So, oh no, that's quite a bit different. I don't know. I can't really keep track of it. I have to put it on my watch.
That's fun.
I know it's 2 hours off of Tokyo.
Tokyo, come in Tokyo.
So,
Anybody else know that joke?
No.
I don't think I do.
Yeah. It's like one of the first jokes I ever heard as a
A
kid.
good, dirty kid joke.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Your grandpa didn't tell you, did he?
no. I sort of remember. It's like, yeah, it's right. I don't know if I can tell it on the
Yeah.
air. 'Cause I don't know if I can tell it and make it funny without it being dirty.
Yeah.
Right.
But basically, these three ladies are sitting at the old veterans home, talking about their husbands and how hard it is because their husband's having such a hard time as they get older with all the flashbacks. And the one lady says, "Yeah, my husband was a tank driver, and every night in the middle of the night he wakes up screaming, you gotta shoot him, get him, you gotta get him." And it wakes me up and it scares me. And the other woman says, "Well, do you think that's bad? My husband was a pilot, and every night he's like, dive, we gotta get him." It scares me to death, wakes me up. And the third lady says, "That's nothing. My husband was a radio operator, and every night I wake up with him on top of me, going, Tokyo, come in, Tokyo."
Brilliant.
And he's twisting like this, Johnny. You gotta look over here. Tokyo, come in, Tokyo.
That's brilliant.
It's not really. And
I mean,
if you
it's-
can't see me
but-
twisting nipples.
But it's
not.
also like the first time you hear that, that's one of those jokes where you're like, that's the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Well, here's the problem
Just
with that.
because there's
'Cause you're
tea
eight.
twisters in it.
And here's the problem.
And you're 8.
I don't know if you guys are like me or not, but if somebody says, "Do you? You do a comedy radio show? Do you know any good jokes?" That's the only joke I can remember.
Yeah.
I've heard 700
Yeah, of
million
course.
good jokes. That's the
Yeah.
only one I can remember.
Yeah, correct.
Don't know why it's like that. Anyway, Johnny Bones. What,
Yes, sir.
Did we tease someone when we went to break?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I can't remember.
I don't remember either. But I want to ask him
Zach?
a few baseball things during sports.
Zach, did we tease something?
I don't think we teased anything.
Are
other
you
than-
high?
Okay.
No, I'm thinking because we said that we're going to
Get it on?
get it out
Oh,
or
we did.
something. We did get it out, and now we're going to turn our frowns upside down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was what we
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, good. I feel good.
I can do a follow up on the wall piece because that was Gen X.
Yeah, 1982. That
I mean, that
came
was
out.
that was middle school angst all
Yeah.
written all over it at the time. As I was listening to you describe that musical, which was turned into a movie because that's all you could really do at that point, I thought, how much did they miss the boat? Like 35 years later, that would absolutely be on Broadway, right?
Oh, my God, yeah.
That's a great point.
Right?
Yeah,
Has
that's
it
right.
been?
No, I don't think it has. That's interesting you say that. Why wouldn't they have done that?
I don't know.
Right.
As
That's
you were
a
doing
great
it, I'm like,
point.
that was, I mean, there were so many, the late 60s, early 70s, there was just such a rock opera vibe
Oh my gosh, yeah.
to all the music that was being created at that time. How has I think it kind of missed its chance. It missed its window in that way. It's too old now. The fact that Zach didn't know the movie existed was
right. Well, and somebody could probably remake that film in a way that you didn't have to be high to enjoy it.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
Because that's a hell of an album.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't think it speaks. I don't think it speaks to people the way it did the generation. Like in the,
That may be right.
15 years later, that was still going to be playing to sold out concerts. Now I feel like it's
right.
I mean, they might be able to do some kind of weird last tour sort of thing, but it's just it doesn't have the same impact. That album was worshipped.
Oh yeah,
in the 70s and 80s.
To me, it'll always be better than Dark Side of the Moon.
Right, yep.
I like The Wall a lot better.
Yep.
A lot more.
Yep.
But that's just me. I don't know. It's interesting because a great song's a great song. Mm-hmm. So
That's true.
if you remade it or you turned it into a musical and just re-released Comfortably Numb and played it on, whatever radio stations or did,
Right.
put it on whatever, it would, a great song's a great song. People still love Jingle Bells.
Question.
Yeah.
Which one of them wrote all the songs?
It was
Gilmore?
Gilmore and come on, help me out. Some bitch. What's the other guy's name? David.
Right. That's right. It's David.
It was David Gilmour. Yeah.
No.
It's right here. Hold on.
I keep coming up with the names of the guys in the Who, so that's not it.
Who?
Who, me?
Yes,
you.
Roger
me.
Waters.
Yeah.
David
Right.
Gilmour.
Right. That's
Roger
the one.
Waters.
Roger Waters.
David Gilmour. Yeah.
They don't get along, right?
No. One of them says problematic things all the time.
Oh.
I'm betting it's Waters.
I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted, the tease you guys did was having Boney talk about his Monday Christmas party.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Scuba
Why
Steve.
can't I turn that off?
Yeah, I don't know. What is that?
Off. It's Irish music bed. It's the only thing I can play without getting fired. Hey, Johnny Bones.
Yes.
We were going to talk about your Christmas party, and we did. So we
Right.
teased it, and we paid it off.
That's right. Good.
How many people stayed at your house at night? Did everybody go home, or did?
Yeah, everybody went home.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
Gleeman show up?
What time did I text you that picture?
3:30 a.m.
That's not true. It was 3:30.
You see, I don't know.
We had one or two stragglers stick around until probably 1 or 2 a.m., something like that.
You texted us at 2:59 p.m.
Yeah, I didn't think I was too far off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not it. Anyway, it was, we probably fit 40 people into the condo.
Wow.
There, off and on. So, yeah, it's good.
And man, I'm jumping all over the place, but that's because, hey, Zacho,
Yes, sir.
can you make me a liner or something at some point today that goes, the leftovers, like that?
The leftovers.
Now will you do the party zone?
The party zone.
Yeah, could you give as much love to the leftovers as you do because you really believe in the party zone? I
Yeah.
can tell.
Will you make a party zone one with some dance music behind it?
The leftovers.
Thank you. And
The
put
party
like
zone.
funeral music behind that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of stuff that from yesterday I never got to. And so I'd like
I
to
see.
do the
Okay.
leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I thought we were talking about the guests.
Are you somebody hockey? No. Are you somebody hockey that doesn't eat leftovers?
No, I'm Chris Hockey. Somebody Hockey's my nephew.
Yeah. Chris
Terrible-
Hockey.
Just terrible name.
Are you somebody
Yeah.
that doesn't eat leftovers?
Oh, hell no. I absolutely will.
Yeah.
What? Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's some people that won't.
Well, they're weird.
Some leftovers are better than the originals.
Yeah, correct.
Lasagna is definitely better leftover.
1,000%
Pizza
bonus.
can be.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
pizza can be. Leftover, I mean, there never really is when I'm around, but leftover Chinese food is also really good.
Yeah.
Reheated, it's super good.
There's never any when I am around.
No, there isn't. That's not a full
Ditto.
sentence. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you work with Aaron Gleeman, and he loves Chinese food.
Yes, he does.
The other day we were talking about there was a school shooting and we didn't even hear about it.
Yeah.
Same token, I guess. There's another giant wildfire in Southern California.
Yeah,
I didn't know about it
Malibu,
till
yeah.
right now.
Malibu, right?
Right. They happen so often now.
Yeah.
That you just expect that there's going to be a lot of mornings in the spring where you can't see the hand in front of your face because of the
Yeah.
smoke. But this one, man, firefighters dealing with a wildfire in Southern California that has destroyed homes and sent thousands of people out of their residences. The Franklin fire, brought to you by Ben Franklin. They're naming fires and sponsoring fires now. It's really something.
That's very kind.
The Franklin fire
Sponsoring them?
yeah, broke out in Malibu late Monday night and quickly grew to 3,000 acres as of late Tuesday. Strong Santa Ana winds helped push the flames and led to power outages for 10,000s of people. If you've never experienced the Santa Ana winds, there's nothing I've ever felt like it in my life. Yeah, go ahead.
The only reference I know about those is the movie The Holiday. Because when Jack Black first shows up and he talks to, who's the lady that gets naked in Titanic? Hillary Clinton. And they're outside and he's asking where Cameron Diaz's character is. And then he tells the one lady who's like, she's not here. She's in London. And then he says, well, be careful. The Santa Ana winds are greasy.
Yeah.
That's the only reference of it I know. Sorry.
That's okay. No, thanks for Dynamite. Drop it.
Were those a problem when you were out there in what band?
Moonshine and Rise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moonshine. Is Moonshine the band, the Colorado incident?
Here's the thing. I'll tell you, but I'm going to complete this sentence eventually.
That's the kind. It's like you're talking to a kid.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Santa Ana winds.
Yeah, thank you. I remember when I first moved out there to California. I'd never experienced them before. I'm just a kid from Indiana. I'd had a short stop in Virginia as well. And one day I'm getting ready to go run up Mount Baldy.
That's the studio.
There's just so many euphemisms in this sentence.
Thank you. And
no wonder you can't complete it.
And I hear sirens, and I do see that there's smoke on the mountain. And out of nowhere, all these, not fire trucks, but trucks with, lights on them that say fire on the side of them, but not fire trucks, just like regular people's trucks.
Yeah.
Come zooming past me. And I keep going towards the mountain because I'm an idiot. And, mountain's on fire. Might as well go up there.
Yeah.
Right.
And I hear, boom, 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 boom. And I turn around, look behind me, and these badass firemen and women in all their gear go running up the mountain to fight that fire. I'll never forget as long as I live because the Santa Ana winds were blowing.
Yeah.
It was 700 million degrees.
Yeah.
And when the winds shifted and went in the other direction, I've never seen it or felt anything like it. And watching those, what else you can call them?
Yeah.
Heroes running towards the fire is something I'll never forget. I was 19 years old. Crazy.
Isn't there an episode of like 911 like that?
There's I watch it on repeat.
Yeah.
You
love that show.
Well, I know good television.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
How do these Santa Ana winds compare to the gales of November?
Well, I'll tell you, there's no Jack Black movie about the gales of November.
See? He is right.
Great
There's a
point.
song, though, about him.
Which one is that?
The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh. I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, no, but it was funny you thought he was asking you.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
The leftovers. You've been blowing your nose wrong, Sauce. Obviously. I'll tell you what I mean by that.
You're going to teach me how to blow my nose?
Yes, that's right. Because you can get an orbital fracture by blowing your nose wrong. I'll tell you about that before sports after this.
Right.
On the fan.
Zach, take this
Hold
serious.
on. What is the weather again?
Okay.
Take it
Please?
serious.
14 degrees right now.
Right now it's 14.
One below tonight.
Where are we talking about?
In the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Can I be sure to trust you on that?
Yeah.
I am.
Take this serious.
You are my weather aficionado.
I
You are my
yes.
I tune into the Power Trip. I'm on the show. I go down to my car and listen.
Yeah, you
during the
just got
commercial breaks
back.
to hear you do the weather.
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
You're going to want to bring a coat because it's going to be chilly. 14 now, one below by the end of the day.
Do I
Tonight.
hear the sizzle?
Listen for the
You got to
Listen for the
listen for the sizzle.
Thank you. That's the weather. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold.
Whoa. Are you okay? We're starting over?
Shut up.
Hey, it's Boney.
Speaking of Boney, hey, give me the leftovers.
The leftovers.
The Ohio Supreme Court says it will not reconsider its decision on a recent case involving a man who claims he was injured after finding a bone in his boneless chicken wings.
Ooh.
The case began in April of 2016 when Michael Berkheimer said a bone in his boneless wings he bought from Wings on Brookwood near Cincinnati has resulted in him not being able to work due to the bone tearing his throat.
Oh, yikes.
Come on now.
Oh, that's the
Zach.
worst.
Who wants to say it?
Yeah, Zach, say it. Talk about the bone tearing your throat.
You got to be careful, man.
Well, he'll be here tomorrow. He'll talk about it.
Willie?
No, it's not Willie. It's Tommy.
He said it caused an infection which resulted in multiple surgeries and even him
sucks.
being placed in multiple medically induced comas.
Come on.
Crazy.
In July, the court issued a ruling stating that bones are a natural part of chicken. So consumers should be aware that even boneless wings might have a bone in them and that a consumer cannot sue over the issue. After the case was requested to be reconsidered, the court voted 4-3 against reconsidering the decision. I mean, by that logic, cars travel on roads.
Yeah.
So if you get run over by a drunk driver, you should have considered that it's a road. And there might be drunk drivers on it. Even though you're not supposed to drive drunk.
What he said.
It's a bad analogy. I'm gonna change my mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome, whatever your name is.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think it's Bob Costas.
It is.
It does seem like a real weird place to draw a differentiating factor there.
Rectum.
I don't know what he was going to say.
Oddly enough, neither did I. That's why I had to stop.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Thank you, Holiday.
Thank you, Holiday. You're the
love
best.
Me some Holiday, man.
Holiday's the greatest.
You know what's weird, man? Out in St. Cloud, there's a Holiday right at 94 when you get off the exit for St. Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
There's a McStop right there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Holiday carries Godfather's Pizza.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of them do.
Do they really?
The one by
First
my
I'd
place
seen.
does, yeah.
No kidding. There you go. Well, good. Good. Nice job, Holiday.
Yeah. Nice job, Holiday.
Yeah.
Very good.
And right now, I'm sure there's a deal on Mountain Dews or something.
No, it's Monster. It is.
Monster.
Where is it? Right here. I got it. Hang on. One of us gone too soon.
The leftovers.
Monster Energy 16-ounce, buy two, get one free, limited time only at Holiday. Holiday absolutely whales. John Bonus.
Yes, sir.
All of the other baseball teams are making moves. The Yankees signed Max Fried, a left-handed pitcher who once played for the Braves, to a 8-year, $218 million contract. According to Jeff Passan, it's the largest guarantee in baseball history for a left-handed pitcher.
I did not know that was the case. The big story this last week has been Soto signing with the Mets. Obviously,
The press conference today.
That got all the headlines. But the real story of the offseason is how much people are paying for pitching. The market for pitching has... We saw some early indicators of it that can sometimes be misleading because people will often overpay for a player they like early in the offseason. But we're just seeing it across the board. Pitchers are absolutely drawing enormous interest. And it's good news for the Twins in that they probably want to trade away a pitcher. And now his salary doesn't look like it's going to be a problem.
And which one would
being
that
Chris
be?
Paddock.
Oh, sorry.
Right. It also means that if they want to do some big change to shake up their lineup, get a big bat, they have some pitchers they can offer on the trade market. Joe Ryan, Bailey Ober, but maybe even Pablo Lopez. Pablo Lopez would have been a free agent this offseason had he not signed the extension with the Twins. His 3 years remaining and $63 million contract
is an absolute bargain.
It looks like an absolute bargain. And I don't think that word has it the Twins are not in any hurry to trade away any of their big contracts. Although there was some Korea buzz yesterday, some questions were asked. But if they really did need to drop like $20 million, they would have no problem finding somebody to trade for Lopez, and they would have no trouble getting something decent in return.
Really?
Yeah. And so that's the good news on all that pitching contract. The bad news is, what they really probably need is some hitting to help the lineup that went dormant for 6 weeks. That market looks much more reasonable, and they can't do a damn thing about it because they don't have any money to spend.
The Washington Nationals bonus will pick first in the upcoming MLB draft. Your Minnesota Twins will pick 16th.
Yeah, we got lucky 2 years ago when we were in the lottery and ended up with the 5th overall pick. That was an especially good year to be the 5th overall pick because there were it was an especially strong draft with five guys who could have gone number one in almost any other draft.
Walker Kessler would be the number one pick in this draft.
Walker Jenkins, but
Patrick
yes,
Son?
correct.
Well, and Walker Kessler. He's the basketball player that hockey always talks about.
Okay.
Is he the Texas Ranger?
No, that's Chuck Norris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he told that one kid that really bad news.
So but this year the Twins did not get as lucky in the draft, so they'll draft about where they would have normally drafted.
Zacho, the Wild beat Utah. The Utah Hockey Club 5-4 in OT in a shootout last night. The Wild trailed 4-3 with 45 seconds left when Marco Rossi scored the equalizer to send it to overtime and then to a shootout. There was only one goal scored in the entire shootout, and that was Matt Boldy.
Yeah, and Matt Boldy is the catalyst of the game, all thanks to Catalyst Supply and CatalystSupplyCo.com. Boldy certainly earned that, had a wonderful game last night. He set up, obviously, Rossi on the game, tying goal late in the game to tie the game, and then it was a big part of that, obviously the only part of the success of that shootout, other than, of course, Gustafsson, who played. You don't want to see necessarily a 4-goal against night all the time, but they had a lot of really good opportunities that they capitalized on, and he made some really big saves at the end to give them a chance to get to overtime. So Wild now best points percentage in the NHL. They are tied with Winnipeg for the most points at 42, and of course the home games return on Thursday against Edmonton. We'll have Vox in the Box tomorrow morning as well with PA. So it's exciting times here in the hockey world, and people are getting nervous because the Wild and the Vikings are doing surprisingly incredible.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think as the season started, Hawk and I made a bet on whether or not the Wild would make the playoffs.
I said they would. Not.
No, you said they wouldn't.
You said they wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know why I do that.
At what point do we start raising the expectations for this team to, hey, this has been a surprisingly good season, would be nice, we'll get a playoff, something like, at what point do people start saying, hey, can this team make some noise, make some real noise? Is that a thing that is happening right now?
It should be.
And it's also because there really isn't one or two standout teams in the NHL this year. Obviously you could see Edmonton rise to the top again eventually, but they're not doing the best, and obviously Winnipeg had a great start, but they've come back to earth. So it's an interesting year to have a really surprisingly good team, and hopefully, that locker room just feels different. It just feels different down at the X. That team has chemistry, they have personality. Middleton's just a fun guy. So talent, personality, chemistry. They have it all in their points, and their record is reflecting that.
All right. I'm excited.
What really matters, right, Hogs?
That is correct. We're going to do what really matters when we come back, and we've got some stuff that does matter, including how to blow your nose without breaking it.
Oh, boy.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Cat Perkins and myself. Baby, it's cold
I
outside.
simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside. That's a
The
bothersome song.
welcome is
How lucky that you dropped
so
in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at the storm.
My sister with
The Fan.
The Power Hour begins at 8 a.m. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Striper's Winter Wonderland, which is the best Christmas song ever written.
You love Striper.
I do love Striper,
Yes,
and I love
you do.
this particular version of it.
Man, I'll do it myself.
Do yourself a cinnamon ring.
How many times did you see Striper?
This is gonna work, guys. Come on.
a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
About 100. That's the way we like it, baby. It's just going to be me and Kirkwald and an acoustic guitar, but I wish we could play it like this.
Yeah, that'd be
On Friday
sweet.
at the Mall of America.
The mall would ask you to leave, though.
No, they wouldn't. They would not, sir.
They'd be jamming out to
They'd be jamming out. Power Trip Morning Show. And that's Saucy, that's Zacho, and that's Johnny Bones. Thanks for coming in, Johnny Bones.
My pleasure. Sorry I missed out yesterday.
It's okay.
It's all right. Well, you were missed.
You were.
I do
That's
love
nice
you.
to hear.
So are you here next week?
I am around next Tuesday morning is the plan, and then pretty much going straight to the airport. So
We'll say no, but this is Harmony. I like that. That's good. That's good, man. Okay, enough with that.
No, you can never have enough Striper.
Amen, brother.
I like that song.
That's good, right?
Yes.
Rock and roll,
fun
man.
harmonies.
Why not feel good? Why not? Here's a...
That's what really matters, right?
That's right. Saucy's going to give you a score. I'm going to give you something that matters, like how not to blow your nose. Go.
Wait, hold on a second.
All right.
Then this may be because I'm sitting here, but this button bar over here doesn't work.
Don't worry about it. One of us. Zach, what was the Wild score?
The Wild won 5-4 in overtime late last night. The Wild trailed 4-3 with 45 seconds left when Marco Rossi scored to send it to overtime and then to a shootout. The only goal scored in the shootout was by Matt Boldy. Your Minnesota Wild win again. But what really matters is this.
Johnny Bones, you and I are the same age. What was Marco Rossi Asti Spumante?
What?
There was a Rossi Asti Spumante.
Yeah, what was it?
What?
Champagne. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah, it was an alcoholic beverage. Yeah, that's right.
That's why I remember it, of course.
Asti Spumante. Right.
What does that even mean?
He just told you.
Marco Rossi was the brand name, and Asti Spumante is a type of champagne.
That's right. There you go. Yeah, man, that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's stuff in there, Johnny. It's just I got to get through the tripe to get to it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear how I blow my nose. How I've apparently been doing it wrong for 57 years. Mm-hmm. And I risk doing something that I've never heard of anybody doing.
Amen, brother.
Yeah,
according to an ear, nose, according to an ear, nose, and throat doctor,
all right,
forceful and excessive nose blowing can cause backward pressure that pushes mucus back into your sinuses.
Uh-oh.
And by the way, I've never heard anybody blow their nose as hard as Meets House Paul Lambert.
I do. I leave the studio.
Yeah, no.
And as I've said, me blowing my nose shows up on the baby monitor at our house.
It shows up on the Richter scale. Thank you.
That's funny.
A study in 2000 used a special dye to track people's mucus after blowing their nose. And when they did it too hard and too often, scans showed the dye retreating back into their sinuses. Excessive nose blowing can cause damaged blood vessels, can cause nosebleeds, can cause sinus infections, headaches, and in rare cases, ruptured eardrums or orbital fractures.
That sounds hideous.
Now, that doesn't mean you should just let your nose run.
Yeah.
Just dripping down your chin and onto the floor.
Ugh.
No, please don't.
Here's the right way to blow your nose. Instead of trying to clear your nostrils in one fell swoop, take your time. Blow gently. Isn't that a song by...
Keep going. Don't stop now, Hawk.
What?
Take your time.
Take your time.
Blow gently.
Yes.
If only one side is stuffed up, use your finger
Yep.
to close the nostril while blowing your nose to clear the one that's clogged. So if the left one's clogged, use your finger, close the right one, and only blow with your left one very gently. Another option is using a neti pot
Yep.
with a warm saline solution to clear out sinuses.
Yep.
Some people don't like those, but they do work.
Yeah, they're not bad.
So don't blow your nose so hard and do one nostril at a time, please. For God's sakes, man.
All right.
We don't want you to break your orbital bone. And,
Yeah, I don't want to do that
and
either.
blow gently for once in your life back.
Who you say?
Huh? Who say?
Who you say?
Who say?
The 11-2 Vikings will battle the 4-9 Bears this Monday at 7:15. Pregame is at 5. We get our first injury report tomorrow. Your Vikings are currently 7-point favorites. They've won 6 straight. The Bears have lost 7 straight. Are you going, Boney?
No. I mean, we don't have tickets to the game yet. We'll probably be doing some tailgating and such around the stadium.
Is that right?
Sure.
That's
our usual. We usually tailgate before and maybe
then
a little
you
bit
walk on
afterwards.
home? Yeah.
And then we usually find a watering hole nearby and watch it there.
You're good about that, Bonus.
Yeah.
You are a man about
Is the air
town.
conditioner on? Do you feel that?
It's hotter than hell in here. It
It's
was.
literally blowing cold air in here. Gently.
Gently. Hopefully it doesn't rupture your orbital
That's what I'm
bone.
saying. Right.
What really matters is this, Hogs Daddy.
All right, everybody be cool.
Listening.
With holiday shopping forecasted to reach a historic high this year, the same is to be said for purchase returns. A new report by the National Retail Federation and Return Management Company, Happy Returns, expects this year's returns to reach 17% of all merchandise sales. 17%.
Wow.
Making for $890 billion in returned products. I want to say that again. 17% of all merchandise sales is $890 billion.
Good Lord.
Wow.
The return rate in 2023 was at 15%, which was $743 billion. The Federation also discovered that returns hit an annual high during the holiday. Duh. But, man, you guys ever stand in line at Kohl's waiting to return something, and there's a older individual who has no idea what they're doing, and so you're there for a half hour doing something that takes about 3 minutes? Why are you pointing at me?
No.
Would I?
Yeah.
If it'd get him out of the line.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever been so frustrated that you go up and say, "I'm gonna give you this $20 bill"?
I've
really honestly,
fantasized about that.
Right. Here's the thing. I'm gonna finish this return for you. Here's $20. Please leave. And by the way, they're still walking out of the store as you're driving away. That's how. Right?
Yeah. No.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, there was one time where I was at Cub. And there was the person in front of me, and then I had multiple people behind me. And of course, my stuff's already in the belt. So it's like, I can't leave. And this woman is fumbling through her purse for a coupon. And it took her, no less than, I don't want to exaggerate because I don't need to. It was at least probably a minute and a half, if not more. Probably more, but yes, he would.
Okay.
She had glasses.
Oh, yeah, that helps.
Didn't help her find the coupon any sooner, though.
This is an old rant that everybody has, but there's nothing worse than being stuck behind somebody who is using the self-checkout for the first time. And it's like they just landed on Oz and they don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. I don't have a lot of patience, and it's a burden that I carry with me.
Well, you will have to develop some.
No, 100%, and I'm going to. And that is all bit aside, that is the number one thing I'm going to work on. I will definitely have patience, hopefully, I will, for my son, but I will never have patience for other people. Except for my Hogs Daddy. Week 15 starts at the Niners hosting the Rams tomorrow at 7:15. The Niners are in dead last in the worst division in the NFC, but go Brock Purdy, I guess. The Niners are 2.5-point favorites. Really matters is this.
There's pressure this time of year for you to be happy, but screw everybody.
Whoa.
Just kidding. That's not the news story at all. There's pressure this time of year to be happy, but for many reasons, Christmas brings holiday blues to some people. Counselors say seasonal depression can show up in many different ways. And if you're not feeling the spirit, it's important to know that you're not alone. The best thing to do, experts say, is talk about it. Studies show that voicing your feelings can help those who are facing depression. Additionally, can help the people they're talking to as well. It's important to get some rest and eat right as well this time of year, but you know you're not going to do that.
No.
So talk to somebody.
There's too many people bring too many cookies from their cookie party.
Yeah, man. I'd never had one of those things you just gave me. The high hard one is what you called it?
Wow, bonus. You gave Hawk the high hard
you
one?
You gave me a meringue.
The important part is to blow gently.
Boom!
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Wait, what did you say?
That's a callback.
The porn part?
I know that's a meringue you gave me.
Yes.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I like the texture of it. It's very light and fluffy.
Those were one of the cookies that was bought.
Oh.
You're allowed to bring both homemade cookies or bought cookies to the cookie party.
What's your favorite kind?
Homey cookies.
My favorite are the Russian tea cakes. Oh, I can eat. Well, I have already eaten about 30 Russian tea cakes since Monday night.
What are those, Bonnie?
Did you have those over there?
They're like these little tiny. They're about the size of a quarter, but thick, and they're kind of a little almond taste. Oh my God! They're covered in powdered sugar. Oh,
wow,
so good.
The Wild's Russian tea cakes both scored last night.
There you go. Look at you.
Go.
Well played.
More What Really Matters. After this, it's Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan. Singing Michael Sweet. Do it yourself. David Lee.
Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. This isn't gonna work, guys. Come on! A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, yes! That's the way I like it. Me too!
Join the Power Trips Meat Sauce this Saturday for the grand opening of Planet Fitness's new location in Edina. Stop by from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Check out the new location and to register for great prizes, including KFAN swag. Get the full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Lemmy Kilmister.
That is a great liner.
And Billy Gibbons. Who's going to be where now?
I'm going to be at the new Planet Fitness in Edina.
When is that?
9:30 to 11:30, right, Zacho? This Saturday.
No kidding.
Correct. Yeah.
Showing off that bod?
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
I'm going to be standing out there and going, I'm the reason you should go in there.
Pumping weights.
Don't look like me.
I have a membership.
Yeah, of course you do.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I like it. You can go anywhere and go to those. Hey, Johnny Bones.
Yes, sir.
Finally found a drink that's good anytime. Martini and Rossi, dry, on the rocks. Just right before dinner, great at a party, refreshing anytime. And the taste never overpowers you. It's a wine with a character all its own. Right, Angie?
I think you both have a lot of character.
Say yes, yes, to Martini and Rossi on the rocks. Say yes.
That's not the right one.
What was that?
That was Burt Bacharach.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
And Angie Dickinson doing a commercial for Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante.
It's the classiest thing I've ever heard.
I know it. Yeah.
Well, that was when...
I feel like I need to give Parrish the tab after hearing that.
I'm so afraid of commercials cussing.
What?
I know.
It's imported.
But the other day I played something from here that was cursing on it. Burnt me.
It's delicious.
Do they make this anymore, do you think?
Delicious martini and
I'm
Rossi
sure they do.
Asti Spumante.
It's really delicious champagne.
It's delicious martini and Rossi Asti Spumante.
Okay.
Martini
Dear
and
God.
Rossi Asti Spumante.
What the hell? That was the commercial. Did you just hear that?
What was that?
You couldn't Google it back in the day, right? So you really had to hammer it into these people's skulls.
Wow. Okay.
I just want the theme song, lady. Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante.
I mean, that was back in the 70s when they were just starting to advertise for the first time wine. And then you also had the we will serve no wine before it's time. What was Orson Welles doing the...
What is happening?
This ain't it either, is it?
To a tasty kiss.
Boy, these guys.
Tasty.
What is this at a swear word at all? Just a random F-bomb.
Yeah, right.
Make the moment sparkle.
Hey, it was the 70s.
That's the Twin Towers. Holy moly. They used the Twin Towers in that commercial. That's some bad taste.
Tim Duncan and David Robinson?
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
What did you guys refer
That's
to?
right.
Yeah.
Martini and Rossi. Why? How come I can't find the only jingle I can remember?
I don't know, man.
Oh, my God, lady. Put it away, lady. Relax. Oh, dry on the rocks. It's champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champagne is...
Oh, golly ma. Did you find it? Email it to me. Martini and Rossi. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares what I'm doing.
Aussie?
Martini and Rossi.
Asti Spumante.
You guys said it like 15 times.
Yeah, you're right. You're the only person that doesn't know now. Dear God, they must have spent $700 million, and I don't know if I've never seen this bottle in my life. I don't think they still make it. Okay, I need to chill about my.
Yeah, you're really into
well, it drives me crazy. I can't find the one thing that I'm looking for. Just like in the same.
Hey, man.
One of the best things.
None of us can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Are
we all can.
Are we doing more What Really Matters?
Yes, obviously.
One of my favorite things that this show does is the golf bets. And I can't wait. We probably have one in March when the Players' Championship happens, but this will shock none of you.
We'll probably have one in February, won't we?
We
do one for Arizona? We usually do, right?
We could
Waste
do
management?
the waste management, yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
You could use some waste management sauce.
Yeah, I could, yeah. See, this is why I love you, Bonus. Bonus is always up to gamble. And Hawk, you'll gamble in it, right?
I ain't cared.
Yeah, Hawk ain't care. Scotty Scheffler is the 2024 PGA Tour Player of the Year.
Yeah,
he's the first back-to-back winner since who?
Tiger Woods.
In 07. He had 19 starts, 7 tour wins, 16 top 10s out of those 19 starts. He was your FedEx Cup champion and your gold medalist. Scotty Too Hottie Scheffler, who is the all-time ghost in the golf bet. But what really matters, Hogs Daddy, is this.
You're right about that, buddy boy.
Thanks, Steve.
You're so right. You're so right. Hold on, Derek found it. Thank you, Derek.
Oh, yeah.
When you've got good taste to show. Martini and Rossi, ice spumante.
God, the 70s well.
A good taste for good friends.
He's humping good.
Everybody knows. Martini and Rossi, ice spumante. When
Brilliant.
you've got good taste to show.
The 70s did rock, but that's from 1985.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I was 14. I mean, that's,
Do you think you ever had it?
Never. It's a sparkling Asti wine.
Asti?
That's what it says here.
Asti?
ASTI.
That's right.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, good.
I think I
Thanks,
have
Derek.
an ASTI.
Wait, play it one more time.
If I play it one more time, you'll never stop hearing it in your head. I mean it.
All right.
Listen, did you hear what just happened to me?
Cranberry juice.
I just
Yeah.
spent 40 minutes trying to find it. That's
Yes.
how much it's stuck in my head. Do you want to hear it again or not?
Yeah.
Martini and Rossi, ice
But dance to it again.
When you've got good taste to show. Martini and Rossi, ice spumante.
Okay.
Celebration.
Juggling boobs.
Don't tell me what to do.
The Gophers will play Virginia Tech on January 3rd in the Duke Mayo Bowl game. Game time is 6:30, pregame at 5:30 right here on The Fan. The Gophers are 4.5-point favorites. The over-under is 42.5. If you were in town,
who's favorites? How
the
much?
Gophers are favored
By
by
how much?
4.5.
Yeah. Apparently, the team we're playing, like most of their kids aren't playing.
Yeah.
Transfer portal and stuff like that.
Well, I think there's at least one of our wide receivers probably isn't playing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or go
I
to.
think from what
guys.
Gerdsey said last night on Barrero showed that most of our big studs are playing.
Yeah.
Okay. I would absolutely take the Gophers in the.
Well, yeah.
To cover the 4.5.
This is their Super Bowl, no pun intended.
Well, and I think what we've seen is when PJ Fleck gets extra time to prepare for a game, they do pretty well in bowl games. They do pretty well off of a bye week. They're a good team. So
this is going to sound like I'm taking a shot. This isn't a shot. No one
Full drink
gets more hyped for meaningless, and this is a meaningless.
Yeah, I really
bowl
wish they
game
were facing a ranked team in this
than
game.
PJ Fleck.
It matters to PJ Fleck.
And it should.
No, it should.
And it's
I
such a good
agree.
example.
He likes the mayo.
Yeah, no,
But-
it's not just that. It's for your program, for the kids to get better,
But
to win another game. It's very important.
But
man.
as we've heard from Tommy, there's probably a lot of people on Virginia Tech. They're like, I'm a 6-year senior. I don't want to play in a bowl game on January 3rd.
Well, if you're 6 years senior, you probably didn't want to go to class either, so do something.
You don't have to take shots at Parker Fox like that.
Kidding.
What really matters, Hogs Daddy, is this.
I love Parker.
Yeah, I do too.
I wish he was here right now. Standing tall.
He passed away.
That's sad. Oh, well, I'm over it. We had a moment of silence for him.
That's nice.
We did?
Just now.
We've had lots of moments of silence.
I'm never silent.
Amen.
I don't know if that deserves an amen. And also with you.
Man, you know what makes me upset? And I know this is a
Your
weird
crabs?
thing. No, I don't mind those anymore. Now I don't know if I'm alive if I don't feel a little itch downstairs.
Yikes.
The Mega Millions jackpot is rolling over again. I really genuinely thought I was going to win. I did. I thought I was going to win.
Did you have a feeling?
I did. I had a feeling. With no grand prize winner Tuesday night, the next drawing on Friday is going to be $670 million. Cash option would work out to about $318 million. Of course, the odds of winning all that money aren't great. Roughly 1 in 302 million. But I like those odds.
How much is a ticket?
$2.
$2, yeah.
Thank you, Hala.
I think I've got 4 in my pocket. If somebody wants to go in on it, I will by 2.
Now listen, I fell for that last time. I'm not reaching in your pocket to get
Yeah, and there's never money. Just some hot peanuts. Peanuts.
Christmas cookies.
Is that what they are? Is that what you call them?
With a T.
Yep.
Anyway, I didn't win. Neither did anybody else, though, so maybe we'll win Friday.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you 2 more chances.
Martini Rossi. Go ahead.
Zacho. Oh, go ahead.
I just got an email. Marnie's doing spots for Martini Rossi. Asti Spumante.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
I got him. Look at him. Look at him. He's all riled up.
Zach brought this up during the break. What's the latest on the twin sale bonus?
Yeah.
Give it to us, baby. Come on.
There is no latest. I think they're going to have trouble finding a buyer for. My theory is that they are motivated sellers, but my other theory is that it's just hard to find somebody with $1.5 billion to be able to buy things. I've heard of at least a couple of folks trying to put together groups to do it, but it's a lot of money, and you not only have to have the money to buy it, you also have to have enough money in reserve and available to demonstrate to the league that if stuff goes sideways, you can cover the bills for X number of years. So, you're talking about there are some rich people in this world, but you've got to have $2 billion worth of assets, and it usually is usually fronted by the person with the most money. You might have minority owners in there, but it's not like everybody can come in with $100 million or $150 million. You can get 10 people and put it together. You usually have to have one person in there who's got the assets, to buy it straight up. It's not something where you do like a business where you buy and make, payments overall. You have to have the money up front to pay for it. And then you also have to have money to be able to show that you've got in reserve if for the league's benefit. So I just think it's going to be hard for them to find that, especially because there's, like you said, there's multiple teams that are kind of also for sale. I have not heard of any groups stepping forward or that things are moving forward in any meaningful way.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Can you lease a team?
Lisa.
Or like rent it?
Well, I mean, I've talked to some people who have been involved in buying, major sports teams. And one of the questions I had was, is this a situation where you have to just buy it straight up? Or is that something where you're like, oh no, we'll put half of it down and then, gradually pay off the rest of it over 30 years, something like that. And the answer is usually no, you just got to come up with the money.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not you privately finance that on your own, like you can find somebody to, you've got a good business partner who's a bank or something, and they can float you the other $750, and you're kind of handling that financing. But if you are doing that, the league generally knows it.
Well, I know a guy that owns a bunch of banks. Do you think he'd loan me the money? Klein Bank. Jeff Klein would loan me that kind of money. Then I could own the Twins, and then I would put you in charge bonus.
I'm sorry, did you say you know him?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
Then he's not going to loan you any money.
Oh, no, he would. Jeff Klein loves me. Anyway, the weird part is like somebody, and this is just an example, and this is something I thought of on the way here. Why, did I say something wrong?
No, we just move on.
I just have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
But like, let's say somebody like Mark Cuban was like, I'll buy the Twins. Can he just hand them the money? Like, no, but I'm being serious. Like somebody like that, he has that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean, what we've, I think Cuban's a good example because I think Cuban did express an interest in buying a team a couple years ago, and Major League Baseball was like, yeah, we're not sure we want you as part of our little club.
All right, well, never mind.
So, I mean, it is, you are not just making a deal with the ownership, you are making a deal with the entire league, right? That is part of what's going on. And one of the major steps to get through is a significant audit of you both, financially and personally by the league to be able to find out, like, are you going to be a problem?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a problem in 20 or 30 years? That's why you have to have all that money in reserve. That's also, they're going to go through things you said on the record. They're going to go through, any potential controversies that are going to be around you. They don't want that steam as part of their league. So that is part of what goes into them getting approved. And it's not uncommon that, you'll have two competing ownership groups and, maybe one offers a little bit more than the other to the owners, but they don't get picked because the league doesn't want to approve the one, and they does approve the other one.
Hawk!
Sorry, Hawk.
Sorry, my mic was off. All right, what really matters is this, Hawk.
Somebody's nose breathing over there and it's whistling.
Could be me.
Could be me.
Could be me.
I need to blow my nose, apparently. Gently.
Don't blow your
By the way, I
orbital
just
bone.
looked up the Timberwolves ownership situation is going into January now, I guess.
Is it? Because the arbitration
Yeah,
hearing is going
I
into?
thought it was supposed to be like late November, but I guess they moved it to Jan.
Oh, my aunt?
Yeah.
Gaze at a
Okay,
graveyard.
finally it works. I thought you guys put a hex on the button bar that I couldn't use it. Because I'm not good at it, and I just hammer random buttons.
Hawk should gaslight you with that.
No, I thought it was. I thought you guys locked it up.
I think it's your fault.
It probably is. Hey, Hogs.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird that you and I were tagged in a garage beer tweet from a guy an hour ago?
I was taking that too, but, screw me.
I wasn't either, but I'm just... right? Somebody having garage beers at 1
What are you
a.m.?
talking about?
Mussman just retweeted a guy that sent him a tweet of having garage beers an hour ago. That's 6 in the morning.
Some solid work.
I like those DeWalt, like jukebox things, whatever you call
That's
them.
a radio?
A radio?
Power Trip Morning Show. We'll figure something out. After this on the fan.